TomoNews presents Extreme Sports.
Man plunges 40 feet down a chimney while filming a parkour video. A Denver man dropped 40 feet down a chimney of a vacant loft building while trying to film a parkour video. Dustin Hinkle and a few friends were filming on the rooftop of the Denver City Lofts last Friday when things went down. Way down. Hinkle said he was running, climbing, and jumping on the roof when he landed on a chimney cover that gave way. He plunged 40 feet down an old incineration chimney, but luckily a cable caught his fall. Firefighters entered a vacant apartment and had to carefully rip through the brick to get Hinkle out. After getting checked out of the hospital, Hinkle was arrested and charged with trespassing. Guess it'll be a while before that next parkour video comes out.
Utah thrill seekers have created the world's scariest hammock. Take a look at the Mothership SpaceNet penthouse, a hammock of sorts, created by the Moab Monkeys, a group of Utah thrill seekers. It took 14,000 feet of cordage to create the pentagon-shaped hammock, which stretches 2,000 square feet and can accommodate around 15 people at a time. The hammock floats 400 feet in the air above the rocky Moab desert floor. This hammock on steroids was created by the world-renowned slackliner Andy Lewis, who goes by the nickname Sketchy Andy. Andy and his thrill-seeking friends reached the hammock by walking along its legs that stretched over 200 feet. The group took turns jumping out of the center of the hammock, plunging to the desert floor. Pretty impressive stuff.
Nigel Knott's amazing backflip catch video has gone viral. USC recruit Nigel Knott from Madison, Mississippi is the latest internet sensation thanks to this Vine video of him catching a football while pulling off a wall-assisted backflip on May 31. This video has easily racked up to more than 1 million loops on Vine, impressing thousands of viewers. Some people expressed their concern on Knott's stunt and said that the 17-year-old should not be doing crazy stunts in fear that he would injure himself before the September games. Knott quickly assured the concerned netizens and said that his backflips were safe and posed no risk. Before Knott, Marco Wilson was a previous internet sensation because of his ability to easily perform one-handed catches. A video of him recorded on May 22 doing a backflip while catching a football has gone viral with more than 6 million loops on Vine. Marco has been scouted by the University of Florida and was offered a scholarship by South Florida University. Nigel Knott and Marco Wilson are potential rising stars in the college football world.
Teen breaks into One World Trade Center and climbs to the tippy top. This is Freedom Tower, or One World Trade Center in New York. The building, which is under construction and is scheduled to open later this year, towers 1,776 feet above Lower Manhattan. When completed, the skyscraper, which sits just next to where the Twin Towers once were, will be the third largest in the world. So it left New York gobsmacked that 16-year-old Justin Casquejo managed to sneak into the site early Sunday morning and climb all the way to the tippy top. This is how he did it. First, he crawled through a foot-wide hole in the fence. He's pretty skinny. Then he found his way through the scaffolding and climbed up to the 6th floor, where he took an elevator to the 88th. From there, he took the stairs to the 104th floor. Then, he crept past a security guard who was sleeping on the job and made it to the rooftop, where he climbed a ladder to the spire. At the top, Casquejo took some photos. He spent more than an hour on the tower and then got arrested on his way out. Casquejo, who is a parkour enthusiast and no stranger to climbing, has been charged with criminal trespass. The sleeping security guard who let the ballsy teenager slip through has been canned.
Pro skier Angel Collinson survives 1,000-foot tumble. Angel Collinson is known for dropping jaws for her success on the slopes, but her tumble down Neocola Range in Alaska last spring made our jaws hit the floor. Watch as she navigates through the powder, making it look easy, but something happens when she hits a patch of icy snow. Collinson begins a tumble that would take her 1,000 feet downhill. Miraculously, she was able to walk away from the spill with just a couple jammed fingers. Otherwise, she was completely unscathed.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
How? We have no idea. Collinson told ABC I covered my face and protected my head with my arms, and I just kinda held on until I stopped.
Yeah, I'm fine, and I can go back up and get my shit too.
Russian Instagram star gains fame for death-defying selfies. Sitting on top of the world, that's how photographer Angela Nicolau is winning the internet. The Russian daredevil is making a name for herself above some of the tallest structures and skyscrapers around the globe. In many of her photos, she features male comrades. It's unclear who they are exactly, but it's obvious they're as taken by her flair and fearlessness as the rest of us, scrolling through her epic life. Acrophobia, the fear of heights, apparently isn't on her radar. But is anyone else wondering how sturdy that scaffolding really is? The lengths some people will go for a selfie. Mind-boggling.
Skydiving instructor saves student when epileptic seizure strikes mid-freefall.
He will be fucking peaking right now.
Human slingshot catapults base jumper 300 plus feet in the air. Human slingshot, anyone? World-renowned base jumpers Chris Duggs McDougall and Jimmy Pouch traveled to Dubai to set up a human catapult. Engineer Eric Straub built the catapult with custom pulleys and a board that the base jumpers use to launch themselves 300 plus feet in the air. Pouch said, "When you're lying on that board and there's 50,000 pounds waiting to drop, the tension is palatable. If anything goes wrong, there's literally nothing you could do to stop it. You're lying there, looking at the crane tips 200 feet away, knowing that once you're released, it will take 1 second to get you to the top of them. 200 feet in 1 second. We didn't have a G-force meter, but we assume it is a moment of possibly 7 Gs, and then it immediately starts to slack off once you're traveling."
Marco Wilson is taking the high school football game head over heels. The Plantation, Florida 16-year-old's amazing ability to make one-handed catches went viral because of this video of him doing a backflip as he was catching a football. It seems everyone is taking notice. The University of Florida has scouted him, and South Florida University has already even offered him a scholarship. With skills this good on the field and training this intense in between games in the off-season, there's little doubt Wilson will be a name to look out for in the 2017 college football season.
Canadian skier swept up in avalanche survives unscathed. In late March, while out skiing the backcountry slopes of Revelstoke, Canada with his roommate, a man got caught in an avalanche. The heart-pounding tumble was recorded on his helmet-mounted camera as the man careened down the steep mountain under a pile of snow. He rode out the avalanche, which only lasted a few seconds, and reportedly survived without sustaining any serious bodily harm. Along with posting the video of himself getting caught in the avalanche, he wrote, "Pulled my shoulder slightly, lost a pole. Best worst-case scenario for sure." Although he might downplay how close he came to death, he was one lucky ski bum.